Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 7 minutes. Real quick, for those of you that are new to these videos, when I say live, what I mean is that this is a situation where I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time, as opposed to, everything's already been recorded and now I'm doing a voiceover or some sort of trade recap. Nothing like that. I'm seeing it all for the very first time. So if you want nitty-gritty details, raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you'll get that here. But I also want to honor your time. If you're seeking out some sort of like nicely edited video, well put together script, you're not going to get that here. But if you just want kind of the unscripted version of trading, what it can be like to be a day trader, then you will find that here. Right now, I'm watching SJ, and I set up a little context here of kind of what I'm watching, what I'm looking for. I dropped this alert to the chat room. If you're not familiar with the site, I do offer a private community. But right here, SJ, all eyes on 15. That's a very critical level now. And then in my mind, if it breaks, wouldn't it be shocking to see it run into a halt? Halt meaning the stock just stops trading for a temporary time just because things get so crazy. But this is one of these that seems to be a fast mover. 15 is, like I said, a very well-established level at this point. But, is it going to get back up to 15? I have no idea because, again, these are truly live. So who knows? Maybe I'm going through and setting up all this context for something that doesn't even take place. That's a possibility. But if anything, that's also a little miniature learning lesson to show that, yeah, just because you have plans, just because you think something could very well happen, the market makes no guarantees. It may not actually ever happen. But that's the current game plan. So maybe a pre-market trade on this one if it can get up to that $15 mark and look like it wants to break through it. But for now, I will go ahead and pause. I totally forgot, but I noted that I've actually already made a trade on SJ, but I didn't have any of the software set up at all. And you can see this was, back at 9:04 a.m. Just a quick scalp, didn't even get full size on it, and walked away with $55. So I'm actually starting off, up $55. So we've already taken one trade on it, and we'll see if I get any more on it. But just want to set that context. I'll go ahead and pause for now. All right, market opens up in less than 1 minute. And it is just hovering. I'm almost wondering, should I just hop in right now and anticipate a break of 15? But that can always burn you. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I feel like this thing is just wanting, it's going to, and right again, hitting at 15. Does it actually want to break? Or is this thing just going to go up there? Let's see. Oh, wow. It totally left me in its dust. So it broke, shot straight up, and then that fast down it went. So this one's going to be a very volatile one, apparently. Put my good friend Tesla over here. Wow, really no gap at all on Tesla. That is very rare. Usually Tesla's gapping at least somewhat. If you do hear typing, that's just me making alerts. Yeah, it might get back up to that $15 mark. Whoops. But yeah, that $15, I mean, it spiked big time, but that was not really, I can't imagine anybody actually getting in on the break of 15 because it happened so fast. Now, people that speculated, so in hindsight, I should have gotten in beforehand, like I said, because I could have easily, I had a 50-cent room to scalp out. So any people that took the speculation, but anybody that actually tried to get in on 15, you can scroll back and watch. That wasn't really realistic because it went from pretty sure 15 to then like 15, 25 or 30 on the ask. And hopefully nobody chased up that far, but, and now it's just pulling back. So a good example there of, yeah, the break happened, but if you watch how it played out, not necessarily practical to actually get in on the break. The only way to really have played that one was to speculate, meaning you get in before 15 was ever even broken, because to actually get in on that break, that just, wasn't really feasible. Like I said, if you want an example of what I mean as I try to sit here and explain, just scroll back in the video and you can watch that action and just see how fast it actually took place. But all right, well, I think I'll put this one aside for now. And I mean, it very well could get back up to 15. But yeah, Tesla not with a whole lot of volume. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and pause now and I'll look around. Watching 687 as a potential breakdown point here on Tesla to go short. Meaning I want to see the price go down for any of you that are beginners. So I'm in there. Looking for the breakdown of 687. Well, now it's bouncing up on me. See if it wants to come back down. Which would actually be an amazing candle if it does, come back down to that 687-ish area. But I'm not sure what it wants to do here. I'm going to have to stop out if it goes over 690. So all out there, well, that wasn't pleasant. So now down $700. Well, if it comes back down to 688, I will be interested. But yeah, I just couldn't risk this being some sort of bounce. So watching 688. In at 688. Let's see if I can finally get the move here. There we go. There's the breakdown I was looking for. But let's see if we can actually get some more push through here. And 687 is still that key break. Waiting to see if it wants to get down to the 686. Wow, now it's bouncing up that much. Let's see what it wants to do. In 686. Trying to make that push. Close. Well, now I can't even get out of these shares, and now it's gone red on me. Wow. Welcome to the wonderful world of Tesla, I suppose. Well, let's see if it wants to come back down. You know, I was waiting, trying to get that breakdown. It looked like it wanted to happen. It just didn't happen. Now I got to sit here wonder, should I have just taken those gains? So it's pulling back. There we go. Will this finally be the time it goes? No, it's just a big failed bounce. It's got to go this time, doesn't it? Come on, it's got to go, right? There we go. So still have 50 shares left. $25 shares left. So all out there. Still a red on the day, but I got back quite a chunk. And I'm glad I did not let that green move spook me out. There was no reason for it. Rolled back over, and yeah. No, in hindsight, well, of course I should have sold down there. But it was looking like with that amount of momentum, I very well could have been down below 685. It didn't do it, though. But all right, well, still down 238, but that's a whole lot better than being down 700. So, FTCH, what's going on with that? FTCH, just all of a sudden flashing my... After gap down. What is that up there? Yeah, interesting. 50.75 is that? I'm looking at other time frames. Yeah, like 50.75. So let's see if this thing wants to get up to 50.75. I'll try to short 500 shares. I'd like more than 500, but this would just get my feet wet on the position. What did SJ ever do? SJ wasn't just point. Oh no, never did make its way back up above that area. Twitter also showing some life. Twitter's not normally. Oh wow. And to reiterate on Tesla Clay, why did you ever even take that loss in the first place? Because when I took that loss originally, for all I knew, that was the beginning of a bigger bounce to the upside, and I just couldn't risk anymore. I was already down enough where it was already painful. I had already given enough wiggle room, but I just couldn't risk it. In hindsight, yes, of course, Clay, you should have just held. You'd have been fine, and you're right. But that's the thing, is at that exact moment in time, I didn't know what was coming next. So that's just the nature of trading. You can look in hindsight and be like, well, that was kind of stupid to have taken that loss. But however, and I've done videos like this, and there's live trade videos where had I not taken the loss, you just watch these stocks go up and up and up, or go in the totally different direction, meaning, wow, that loss could have been so much worse. So that's just, like I said, the nature of the beast. I'm trying to go back to Tesla here. I just feel like it's too overextended right now to the downside. Might be okay, but and there's that 685 break that I was wanting to get, but didn't get in. Once again, it's bouncing. I'd like to see another move up and then to have the price come back down. But right now I feel like, and this is mainly coming from the 5-minute chart, so I'll bring that over. Just feel a bit too, so that's, yeah, 685-ish really is going to be a very important point. So it makes sense that the price is bouncing. And I'd like to see the price stay up above 685 for maybe the next 10-ish minutes. And that could definitely present a very interesting scenario, but nope, next 10-ish minutes, and then it breaks in the next 10 seconds. So there we go. These videos are truly live, because if they're live, or if they weren't live, I definitely would not have, I would edit that out, because that kind of made me look stupid there. I'd like to see it up there for another 10 minutes. Oh, okay, it's broken down through. So yeah, Tesla just not really playing ball like I would like to see it play ball right now. All right, well, I will go ahead and pause, and let's see what else I can find. All right, SJ actually looks really interesting here at a potential $14 breakout. Just looking for a scalp here, so I'm going to get in there. Let's see if it can get up through 14. There we go. And wow, what a quick scalp that was indeed. Very nice. Like I said, just wanted to take a quick scalp on it, nothing big. And I realized in hindsight, maybe I should hold longer, but that's always hindsight. But like I said, just wanted to scalp, just wanted to, because I have no problem admitting that after watching that $15 failed breakout, that had me a little skeptical there. And apparently I was wrong to be skeptical. But like I said, thinking back to the beginning of the video, that $15 break was very, very sketchy. And I didn't want to get caught in one of those. So I figured, you know what, if it's going to give me that much that quick, I'm just going to hop right out. So, I mean, that was a 7-second trade and I made about $130 on it. So I'll take $130 in about 6 seconds. And again, save yourself the time in the comment section. I'm well aware, Clay, you should have held because it actually broke out even more. I know, but again, that's hindsight trading. But all right, well, let's see, where am I? All right, down $103 now. So, and still only 10-12. So not like it's a terribly long day for me. I like to be done after 30 minutes at most. So technically I'm a little above average here, but many days I'm well below average. But I'm definitely not going to go out there and force anything at this point. I mean, I'd love to make a video where I go from, being down 700 to being green. I mean, I have no problem admitting that at all, that would be a cool video. And I like to make cool YouTube videos. But I'm not going to just go out there and start to force trades, just try to make it happen. If something good pops up, then that'd be great. But I'll take a look around for a little bit while longer. But at this point, probably going to have a red day. But if I'm red $100, that's something that I feel just fine about. I also have a podcast interview I'm doing at 11 my time, AM Eastern time. If you're not familiar, quick plug, I do have a podcast, been doing it for like 7 years now. The Stock Trading Reality Podcast. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all those podcast players. But I have a guest from the community that I'll be interviewing for that. So I have no choice. I need to for sure be done by 10:50-ish or whatever. So still some time left, but like I said, I don't even know if I'll push it to that end because it does look like things are maybe slowing down here a little bit. Tesla, I'm debating. Looks interesting. Right here at 689, if that could fail, could be an interesting trade. But like I said, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to take it 689. It does look interesting. I'll keep an eye on it, but I'll go ahead and pause. All right, have an order at 32.65 to try to get short here on PLBY, but actually just slowed down a little bit on me. So let's go up to 32.85 instead. So 32.85, 500 shares. I would like more than 500. At this point, I think this thing wants to get up over 33. So I'm at 33.25 now. And if it does break through 33, I want to see a very fast move. Although, would have been totally okay had I stayed at 32.85. But I'm erring on the side of caution with this one because I don't know if I've ever traded this one. I mean, I don't even know if I've ever seen this ticker symbol, PLBY. I mean, have you? I don't know what they do. I don't know who they are, but well, there's the break, and it only went up 5 cents. So that's not the type of break I was looking for. So let me go up to 33.55. As I said, I want to see it break and get moving, and it broke and then moved a total of 5 cents. The exact opposite of what I wanted to see. All right, well, I will go ahead and pause. And like I said, I'm definitely erring on the side of caution because I don't think I've ever traded this one ever. And if I have, I don't remember it. So I don't have, very much familiarity with it. So I'm just trying to err on the side of caution. But it almost seems, I almost want to say that, yeah, it looks like the play's over, but I don't know what the way this thing is moving. Maybe it's going to get up to 33.55 way quicker than I thought would be possible. So I'll keep a close eye on it, but I'll go ahead and pause the video for now. All right, it's making a move. I've adjusted my order up to 33.85. This looks like it's going to be a tough fill though. So I can see it going up and like just tapping 33.84. Maybe I'll be wrong though. Again, I'd like more than 500 shares, but at least 500 gets my feet wet. But it's first got to get up to 33.85. And now it's back below 33. All right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, watching 52.50 here on MARA. It's making a move, but I don't know if I'm convinced that there's actually any strength behind the move itself. Maybe there is. That's why I'm waiting for confirmation. But would be only interested if it can get down there to 52.50. All right, GSX all of a sudden shot across the... Quite the move on this one. Wow. Let me get this alerted in the room. Somebody just alerted ROKU. What's going on with Roku here? GSX though still going. What was I just? Oh yeah, MARA is what I was looking at. Okay, yeah, that one looks like it was a legitimate breakout, at least as of now. So never mind on that one. Right, I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, the trade that I think can get me back to green, 686 flush point, 2 minute. So just want to get that alerted to the community there, but watching 686 here. Like I said, that's a trade, and just looking for a scalp pair, but I think that's the trade that could very well get me back to green. Even better. Love it. Nice. Nice. Like the setup that much more now with this green candle here that's formed. Now, to be fair, maybe this isn't a quality setup. Maybe this is the start of something much bigger. That's always possible too. We're just looking like it might be. So maybe 686 is just not going to come into play at all. But if it does now, it's going to be a while. And I only have a few more minutes before I got to hop on and do this interview, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, now this put it quite a bit out of range. But you never know with Tesla. Is this truly a strong move, or is this thing just going to get rejected and smacked right back down? So I'll keep an eye on it. But 686, that's the magic level that I think could very well get me back to green. But again, because these are live videos, I don't know if that is going to come into play or not, but I'm going to be watching. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, well, I'm actually back now. Just finished up with that interview, and to update Tesla, 686, as you can see here, never came into play. A member alerted that trend line and as a potential a trend line break to short, which turned out to be a fantastic trend or fantastic alert. It broke through there, and then down it goes. But trading while on a podcast, not only is it just flat out disrespectful for the guest that's volunteering to be there, but that's probably not a wise thing to do anyways, to try to be trading, managing and trading, talking and all that. So, I mean, I didn't take the trade or anything like that, but definitely a great alert there. And right now I'm certainly fighting the voice. I mean, I still love 686, but I got to move on with my day. It's now a little bit past noon, and I got to just, move on. So I'm going to take it what it is. Down $103 with commissions. I don't know, down 110 off the top of my head. So just live to fight another day. Sometimes that's what happens. In order to thrive, you got to survive. And this is one of those survival days. And as traders, it happens. Nobody's going to be making money all the time. But from where I was to where I closed, very happy with the comeback there that I was able to put together. But thanks for hanging out. If you do enjoy these videos, one final thing before I do go. Like I said, these are live, so they're not the easiest to make because I have to talk to you. I have to make alerts in the chat room. I have to actually think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to think about my own trading. I have to execute my own trading. So there is a lot that goes on, and these videos are totally possible. But like I said, they're not easy, and I will keep making them as long as I know that there's interest. So if you do enjoy these videos and would like for me to keep making them, 2 easy things. Hit the like button, leave a comment. The comment could be a unicorn emoji. The comment could be just a period, just dot. That's fine. But a comment and hitting that like button goes a long way in letting me know that these videos are worth my time. So I appreciate it very much. And then also check out the channel as a whole. Hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button, as I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. But yeah, get out there and just realize some days you just got to survive. And that's what happened to me. So survival day, walking away down about $110, but it is what it is. Everybody take care. Thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.